Yes. So what we discussed in the previous class, I already show you, right? So I will deploy one application as a Tomcat and Java. So today in starting, I will show you that thing, guys. Okay. So I'm install Java. I'm installing Java. Yes. Which one? Java 11 is installing it automatically by using M, right? So because of M is a repository, so it will resolve the, so these all are the dependencies. Dependencies package also automatically download while using the M, right? And Tomcat is a third party software. So how we can download this third party software? First of all, I want to download I want to download the any software from the web. First we need to install the wget, because of wget is nothing but a webget. So is wget is installed or not? Let's check. Yeah, wget is already installed. So wget, and you can download Tomcat from the website. You can download 10, right? 9. So 11 Tomcat. Yeah, so we can use Tomcat 9. So 9 tar.gz. So copy link address. So wget and paste it. So yeah, it's downloading the software. Is what this is, Apache Tomcat 9.0. So 9.0.95. So let's untar this tar hyphen xvf Apache Tomcat, right? It's unzip. So I'm renaming as Apache Tomcat to Tomcat. Okay. So now I renamed it to Tomcat, and I am removing rm-rf that tar.gzl file. Okay. So now I am moving this Tomcat to /opt because of, so the third party softwares will be installed under the opt folder, right? Now, so your Tomcat is an under under opt cd Tomcat. So go to the Tomcat cd bin. So in the bin we can, so we can start to shut down or start up something like SHA startup. Yeah. So Tomcat is started ps-ef pipe. So how you can check the process? You can check the process ps process state Tomcat. Tomcat is running or not? Yes, Tomcat is running. Now the Tomcat is running as a root user. So now I want to deploy a application, right? So this is the operation part. So what it done? So from the perspective, so operation team, I deployed a build a server with a CentOS 7 and installed the which softwares, guys? Java 11. He installed Java 11 and Tomcat 9. So Tomcat 9 web server, so installed. So if you want to deploy application, if you want to deploy a website, definitely we need a web server, right? Yeah. So we install the Java and Tomcat and CentOS 7 or 8 or 9, right? So I want the code to deploy here. So where we need to deploy our code, the default root path is /opt Tomcat /web apps here, something like WhatsApp WhatsApp dot aware or jar file, right? So I want to deploy a code. Where our deploy, the developer develop the code. So developer develop the code, right? So which code he developed? So Java code. So what is the files, guys? .java. So .java files is a, this is the code. So the Tomcat knows the .java or .var or .jar. First we need to convert this .java to the .java to .var or jar. So how you can convert? You can convert by using a build tool. Which one, guys? A build tools. Some of the build tools like a Maven is the build tool. So you can use the Maven build tool and convert this code from .java to .var or .jar, .var or .jar format. So once you convert this from .var to .jara, so then you can deploy. Deploy in the sense you can copy the file from your location to this server location. Once copy, then you can start the Tomcat. It automatically up the website, right? Yeah. So I have a one var jar. So something like where I can search it. So I can search it in the simple var or jar files. So I have a code, guys. Let me WS21, right? The 21. I have a code. Or I can search it here. Control F. Lab 6A. Lab 6A dot. Yes. Raju, I did not uploaded the recordings because of you guys are not, the people are not coming. That's the reason. Okay, 1 second, guys. Docker. I have that files, right? Let me go to here and I want to do Docker file. Yes, this is the file. Yeah. So from 9.9 I downloaded. So then yes, this is the where, guys. So where is that? So this is the file. You guys can go to the lab 6. Yeah, lab 6 dot where. Yeah, so this is the so var file, guys. So this is a var file. So I am downloading it into the this directly cd web apps. Yeah, so here I'm downloading. What is the default path for the deploying application? OPT Tomcat web apps here. So I'm copying the var file, right? What is that? Wget. First I need to download that var. Yes, downloading. So lab 6a dot var. So you want to deploy, if you install the Tomcat, definitely you need to deploy a format, call it as a var or jar. Let's check. So yeah, lab 6a a var, lab 6a a var. So now you can. So once I need to stop the firewall, guys. Systemctl stop firewall D. So IPA. So what is the IP address? 192.168.107. Yeah, HTTP. I'm not using HTTPS. I'm using the HTTP slash colon 8080. Yeah. Yeah. So Tomcat is installed. So we installed the Tomcat, right? The Tomcat is installed. So then you can check lab 6. Yeah. So your website is something like input parameters. If you click the input parameters, it opens the another page and enter attribute values to find the best lens type. So age young, something like a prescription, mo type or imo type. So assignments, no or yes. So normal or reduced, classify, right? So what you provided the information 011 young, so metro, yes, normal, none. You see 3 pages, it opens a 3 pages. One is classify servlet, so on the input.form JSP and the just provide the input. So there are the 3 pages in this website. So how many pages, guys? 3 pages in this website. Now you guys understood. So how to deploy a application? How to deploy a application? So for example, if you have something simple Java projects for beginners. So simple Java jar files. One sec. Guys understood? So how to deploy a simple project? Now you understood, right? So this is the data center environment. You guys assume that this is a data center environment. So I will show you to you same this. I will show you same this on the cloud environment also. So I will show you same this on the cloud environment. Okay? Yeah. Now you understood, right, guys? Kirti understood? Venkanna Babu. Kirti, you understood, right?
సార్ ఇంకొక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తీసుకొని చెప్పారు.
ఇంకొక ఎగ్జాంపుల్. సో I need to get simple jar file download for testing. Hello world. So hello world, simple jar. Test download test.jar file ఏముంటుంది మరి దీంట్లో? I don't know. So info plus download test info plus dot ఇలా. This is the Jara. Okay. Copy link address. CD. So I will download in the route to wget. So yes, download it. Let's see. Test web info plus dot jar chippa. tar-jippa tar.jippa unzip or gunzip test. Where is this file? rpm-qa gunzip install gunzip. Nothing. We need to download the tar.gz file only. What is this? Yeah, we'll go to this teaching labs, copy lab 8 part 1 basic clustering with the weather data is the closer documents, clustering countries with by dimensions, CSV dimensions. What this is, guys? Lab 6A, lab 6A and 7A, 8A na? What is that, guys? File. Where is this? Lab 8A dot where? Copy. CD. I want to remove that, right? CD, OPT, Tomcat, web apps, rm-rf, lab 6a dot var, cd, lab 6a, oh shit, rm-rf, lab ls, yeah, wget, 8, 8, source page not found. What this is? Teaching labs only. Lab 7, meaning association of a small data set of numerical attributes. Lab 7, lab 7 a dot where page not found, simple. I want to create a jar files. No. Download simple jar or var files. Simple application sample var file. Where file sample application. GitHub. JVM name application Tomcat Java sample web app. Where I need to download their import from Java steps to sample Ubuntu or NetBeans. Sample dot where exactly sample dot where? NetBeans file sample web app. Close. This is jar or where I don't know. Sample, right? This is yeah. So this is the sample where the same way I can download it, copy link address, then ls wget sampleware, right? Sampleware is downloaded. Now sample, yeah. So now you can go to, so here, not here. http://192.168.56.106:8080, the port number for Tomcat. Sample is our application. So sample is our application. Yes, sample is there, right? Sorry, 107. 107/sample. Yeah, you see, sample hello world application. This is the home page for our sample application is done. So you see, so go to the JSP page and servlet page. So you see, this is the a simple web application. So here is the sample. This is the main page or a index page. So if you click the JSP place, it will go to the JSP place. So if you go to the servlets page, it will go to the servlets page. Understood, Kirti?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right? Now you understood, right? How you can deploy your application on the CentOS mission. Just to go to this path and you can deploy your application. So you can deploy your application. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Next, cloud, cloud. Yeah. So today what we will discuss about the yeah. So today we will discuss about the AWS. So yesterday I already so the last class I already told you, right, guys? So who are the providers, AWS providers? So what are the cloud? What is a cloud? So who are the AWS providers? Kirti? No. AWS, Azure, GCP, IBM, OCI, Oracle, right? So these all are the cloud providers. These all are the cloud providers. They are providing the cloud solution. So I already told you, right? There is no much difference between so the data center and the cloud. So the data center and the cloud. So what is the data center? So data center. So data center are on premise. So on premise environment. So this is a cloud environment. So this is a application. What this is, guys? This is a application. Same like as data centers provides only IaaS infrastructure as a service, but cloud provides PaaS. Cloud provides everything. IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. And the slogan of the cloud is pay as you go. So the link, it's linked to the data center only. Cloud linked to the data center only. So whenever you want a server, so this is the application. What is it, guys? This is a application or a REST API. REST API or a website. So this is a just a website. This is a just a website. So this website was developed by the some of the languages, right? So there is no application in the data center, but so AWS, that cloud comes into the picture, right? They created a application. So before, guys, before, mm, so the bank. So how you are doing your banking transactions before and now, Kirti and Ashok. So now you are using app.
Before,
Uh, before.
sir, before we used to go to the banks and draw the
Yes,
money,
yes,
but
draw
now
the.
all are online, sir.
Yes, very good. So before we are going to the bank manually and we are doing the transactions, right? So we're doing the transactions. Nowadays there is a app application is deployed, right? There is a application deployed. The same like as a insurance premium paying and insurances and the hospitalization. So nowadays you will get the medicines from the app. So nowadays you will get the lab reports from the app, right? Before what we are doing, so we need to go to the hospital and give the samples, then we will collect the reports, right? But nowadays everything will be through app only. The same way the same way so this is the IaaS, right? Infrastructure as a service. What cloud assumes something like they created a app for the data center and link it to the data center. The link it to the data center. So before cloud, so if something goes wrong on, we need to manually go to the data center and resolve the applications. But nowadays how you are building your infra, you are building your infra through cloud means application. So there is no much difference. What is the difference? The main difference, so data center environment, there is no application. There is no application developed for the data center environment. In the cloud they developed a application and link it to the data center. That is the a big disadvantage for the data center. There is no much difference. The difference is here they created a application and link it to the data center. So that's the reason cloud is popular. So why cloud, how cloud, what cloud? So I will tell you. Okay, you got the point, right? Yeah. So what is this? So introduction to cloud computing. So introduction to cloud computing. So what is a cloud computing? Why we are go for cloud computing? History and origins of a cloud computing, characteristics of a cloud computing, types of cloud services. So I already told you, right? Types of cloud services. SaaS, so software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. So cloud implementation types. So what are the cloud implementation types? So we'll discuss. So we'll discuss here. So what is the agenda of the introduction of the cloud computing? So the agenda is what is cloud computing, why we are go for cloud computing, history and origins of a cloud computing, characteristics of a cloud computing, types of cloud services, software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. So cloud implementation types and conclusion. So what are the cloud implementation types and so conclusion? So what is a cloud service? So what is a cloud service? So services is something like so we need a server. So we need a server in the data center environment. First we need to buy it and so we need to build our manually. But so we need this this building of the provisioning of the server as a service, who will provide that service? Say something like a cloud is providing that service. What that service name? The service name, call it as a compute service. What is that? EC2 EC2 service. So this is a service. I want a storage. I want a storage. So in data center, what we do? So we will build the server and we will put the hard disks, and we will create a NFS or FTP servers. But here, so what is we need to provide a service as a storage service. They already predefined this environment and provided as a service called as a storage service. Storage service, right? And so here, so we want to deploy a application. We need a app server and we need a DB server. So manually we will install the CentOS 7 and manually we will install the Oracle Linux. Then we will give the database service, right? So here, so they will provide predefined. They will already created a this environment and they created as a service like as a RDS. What is this, guys? RDS, relational database service. And so that in networking part. So networking part, manually we will provide the network internet, right? Here they provided a service called as a VPC, virtual private cloud. So they will provide the network. So EC2 service, storage service, RDS service, and authentication. So our website, right? WhatsApp website and Facebook website. We have a two types of websites. So one is for the free. So one is for a free and the other one is for the commercial, right? The business purpose. So here two types of accounts, right? Business, two types of accounts. Here also we need to provide the authentication. So something like cloud providers, cloud engineers also there. So cloud engineers need a full access, but developers, DevOps engineers, QA engineers, they want some extent level of permissions. That time, so what we will give? So they will give the IAM as a identity access management service. What they are providing? They predefined the servers and released as a service. So it will be very easy to access. It will be very easy to access. That's the reason. So cloud is popular than data center. So in the data center, everything will create manually. So in the cloud, they already predefined it. They already defined it and they provided as a service. They provided as a service. What are the services? The services are called it as a IAM service, EC2 service, storage service, RDS services. These all are the services. So every company, every cloud provider, they provided these basic cloud services. Basic cloud services. These services are provided by the AWS, but Azure. Azure also the basic functionality, the basic services are same, but the naming convention should be different. The naming convention should be different. Guys, now you understood? So just it's a predefined environment. Cloud is nothing but a predefined environment. So services and solutions that are delivered and consumed in the real time over the internet are called as a cloud services. Services. What are the services they are providing? They are providing these services: IAM service, EC2 service, storage service, RDS, VPC. So these are the services and solutions that are delivered and consumed in a real time over the internet. So over the internet means, so how you are accessing your Facebook application, how you are accessing your WhatsApp application, how you are accessing your Insta applications, and LinkedIn, Twitter. So these all are the something like a internet applications, right? The same like as a cloud also provided as a, if you have a internet, so if you have a internet, you can connect from anywhere. If you have a internet, you can connect from anywhere. Services and solutions that are delivered and consumed in a real time over internet called as a services. So when you store your photos online, web, email, social networking sites, you will use the cloud computing services. What are those, guys? So in our Google Drive or OneDrive, right? Where is your storage in cloud? So So when you create a Gmail account, so you will get some storage. So 15 GB of a storage to store photos, videos, and everything, right? The same like as a, so they are providing some solutions over the internet. So services and solutions that are delivered and consumed in real time over internet are called cloud services. When you store photos online, web mail, social networking sites, you will use cloud computing service. Okay. So what is a cloud computing? So cloud computing is a delivery model of computing services over the internet. So delivering model of computing services. So what are the computing services? IAM service, EC2 service, storage service, RDS service, VPC service. These all are the services. These services provide over the internet. What is the cloud computing, guys? Everyone can speak out. Kirti, can you repeat it? What is cloud computing?
Delivery model of computing service over the network.
Over the internet. So what are the computing services? So what are the computing services? EC2 service.
EC2 service,
EC2
storage,
service. Yeah.
RDS.
Yes, yes. Storage, RDS, VPS. So they already defined, they already predefined in the data center environment. If you want, you can just click it, it automatically provide. So it automatically provide. So if you want a database, a developer asked, the DBA or a database developer asked, we need a database server. So in the data center environment, what we need to do? First, we need to buy the server and we will install the CentOS 7. Then we will install the Oracle. Then we will give it to the DB person, right? But but it will take 10 to 15 days to provide this server. But in developer, the DB developer wants to ask within 5 minutes or within 10 minutes, I need a server to test it. Right? So how we can achieve? So how we can achieve? If it is a free defined, right? If it is a free defined, it already built up. So somewhere it's already built up, we can purchase it and we can use it. That service is called as a, that solution is called as a service. So what they are providing? They are providing the IAM, EC2, storage, RDS, VPS services. Guys, understood? Kirti, understood now? What they created application and they created a predefined environment. So that's the reason they are giving within 5 to 10 minutes every service. Okay. Yeah. So cloud computing is a delivery model of computing services over the internet. It enables a real-time development and delivery of a broad range of product, services, and solutions. So cloud computing is a style of computing where massively scalable IT-related capabilities are provided as a service across the internet to multiple external customers. So what is a cloud computing motto? So they are providing the scalable IT related capabilities. So what are the IT related capabilities? IaaS, SaaS, PaaS, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So finally, what they are giving? They are giving the services. Services means servers, right? Very good. Yeah. So what is a cloud computing? So cloud computing is a, they are providing the services and solutions over the cloud. So solutions and over the cloud, because of it's already defined environment, it's already predefined environment. So cloud computing and software is, computing means infra, software means so Java, Tomcat, both infra and software, so resources that are delivered on demand as a service. So what are those? So applications they are provided. They are providing the database. They are providing the storage solutions, right? So yeah. So why we go for cloud computing? So why we need to go for cloud computing? We have a data center environment, right? So lower computing cost. I already told you, right, guys? Pay as you go and lower computing cost, improved performance. The performance also will improve. Reduced the software cost. Reduced the software cost. Here, so if you want a database server, first we need to buy, we need to purchase this one. So Oracle, right? We need to get the licenses, right? This software cost also will reduce while taking the while taking it in from the cloud. Reduce the software cost, instant software updates, it will available the instance software updates, unlimited storage capacity, increased data reliability, device independence, and always on, anywhere and any place. Because of, so we can access these services over the internet. If you have a internet, right, anywhere. So I'm working from home. So something like I'm from work from home. My company is something like a Bangalore, but I'm working from the Hyderabad. So because of, so all the services available over the internet. If you have a internet, right? So you can work from anywhere. You can work from anywhere. Guys, understood? So device independence and the always on, anywhere and any place, free from maintenance, and no need to know. So no need to know anything, because of everything will be taken care by the cloud providers. Everything will be taken care by the cloud providers. History and origins of a cloud computing, right? So Linux also so developed some guy, right? They have a thought, and so need see he implemented the thought. So what he thought, I want to create a better security window, a better security OS. So rather than Windows. So rather than Windows, then he got the thought and he implemented and he successfully created a OS. The same way, so some other guys using the data center, and they got the thought like, I want to create a better solution for rather than data center. So and they analyzed everything, and they get the requirements, then they did the cloud. Guys, understood? Same everything. History and origins of a cloud computing. So in 1996, supercomputers, mainframe computers are uses. Who developed the Salesforce? 1999, the first milestone of the cloud, the arrival of. So when it started cloud, arrival of a cloud is 1999. So in 2000 launch Amazon Web Services. So when it was launched, Amazon Web Services launched 2000. So in 2000, so they launched S3 also, and 2008. So the other cloud providers who are GCP, Google GCP, Windows, Azure, OCI. So they comes into the first picture. Who developed the first cloud computing? So the cloud provided, who provided the first cloud, the provided, who provided, Kirti? Amazon Web Services in 2000. So launch Amazon Web Services in 2000. Understood? So very easy, guys. So there is no difference between data center and cloud. You already know everything, but it's a predefined, and they created a application, and they attach it to the application. So if you want, you can click it, it automatically get it from instantly. It get it from instantly. Characteristic of a cloud computing. What are the characteristics? On-demand self-service, ubiquitous network access, resource pooling, rapid elasticity, flexible pricing per use. If whenever you use, that time only we can pay. So that's the reason cloud is popular. So characteristics of the cloud computing: on-demand self-service. So on-demand self-service, whenever you want, right? At that time only we can use it. So resource pooling, it will pool the resource everything everywhere, right? So that application, servers virtualization, storage, that virtualization management, desktop storage, network virtualization, so presentation virtualization, everything will be sharing. Everything will be sharing. So the second one is rapid. So cloud service. The characteristics is very easy, guys. No worries. What that flexible per pricing means pay per use. Okay. Cloud service layer, we already discussed it, right? So the IaaS platform plus as. So these all are the infrastructure. First we need a infrastructure, right? If you want to deploy application, what we need, definitely we need a server. So in that server only we will deploy our application. Whatever the developer develop that code, right? So that code will be deployed under the under the infrastructure only. First we need a infrastructure. So who will provide that infrastructure? Operation team will provide the infrastructure, right? Cloud service layers. So what are the cloud service layers? The cloud service layers are infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure as a service is the delivery of the technology infrastructure as on demand scalable service. So PaaS provides all the facilities required to support the complete life cycle of the building and delivering a web application and services entirely from the internet. So what is a SaaS? Software is a software delivery methodology that provides licensed multi-tenant access to software, and it functions remotely as a web-based services. Remotely as a web-based services. So cloud service layers. So what are the cloud service layers? Infrastructure as a service. So what they are providing the firewalls, load balancing, servers, networking, storage, data center. All the infrastructure will be provided under the infrastructure as a service. The platform as a service means we want to install the Tomcat, Java, database. So all the softwares will be under the platform. Software as a service means we need to provide a software. Which software? Something like email, Gmail software, or industry applications, or CRM, ERP, HR applications, business process application, they will provide it, right? So now you understood. Supply infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. But in the data center, what they are providing only the infrastructure as a service. They are providing infrastructure as a service apart from this platform and software. So we need to manually, we need to do our own only, right? Yeah. So why popular? Because of they provided the platform as a service, they provided the software as a service. So cloud service model comparison. So traditional IT is nothing but a data center. So everything will be taken care by our own, right? But if you took a IaaS as IaaS in the cloud, infrastructure as a service, what they are managing? They are managing networking, storage. So they are managing networking, storage, servers, virtualization, voice. Up to here, they will manage. So what we need to, so we need to install the OS, then install the software, then deploy the application, right? So this is our responsibility. If something goes wrong here, so we are the responsible persons. If something goes on the infrastructure, so who is the responsible person? So the infrastructure AWS team or cloud team is the either GCP or Oracle or something like IBM. These people are responsible for this infrastructure. If you took the platform as a service, so platform, if you took the platform as a service, you will get it the infrastructure as a service as well as a platform as a service. For example, you are a developer, you don't know how to install the softwares. You just took the platform as a service, everything will be there, they will provided. Means so they will deploy the application, they will create the server, they will install the Java, they will deploy, they will install the Tomcat also. What you need to do? Just you need to deploy your application. Just you need to deploy your application. Guys, understood? So that service is a pass. So I am a, so something like I am a who is that? Any one of the client. You can take the client. Ship, right? Ship or Kingfisher Airways. So Kingfisher Airways or Air India or Indigo, whatever it may be, they don't know how to deploy application, how to develop the application. So Indigo client came into the picture and give it to a project like I need a software that looks like to to purchase the tickets and cancel the tickets, everything they provided the analysis, they provided the requirements. So for that requirements you will provide everything, infrastructure, passive, SaaS, software as a service. They are also develop the software and deploy it on the application. So finally the final application they will give it to the end users. End user is nothing but a client. End user is nothing but a client. Guys, now you understood cloud service models. What are the cloud service models? IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Kirti, tell me. So what are the cloud services models?
IAS, PAS, and first.
SaaS. So what is IaaS? What is PaaS? What is SaaS? IaaS is nothing but a infrastructure as a service. What they are providing? They are providing up to infrastructure. So right. So PaaS, platform as a service. So they are providing up to platform as a platform means Java, Tomcat installs, OS install, everything will be taken care. So you can deploy your application only. Okay. SaaS means everything will be provided. Everything will be provided by the cloud services. Everything will be provided by the cloud providers. Who are the cloud providers, Kirti? Tell me who are the cloud providers? The cloud providers are AWS. You can repeat it me.
Azure.
Azure, IBM, Oracle Cloud, GCP, Google Cloud, right? So yeah. So tell me, Amazon company provided the cloud solution. Call it as a, what is that cloud name?
AWS.
AWS. So Google, GCP, Microsoft, Azure,
Azure, sir.
IBM, Alibaba. You guys, and you got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we'll continue from tomorrow. So tomorrow we will discuss about the basic undergoing layer. We'll discuss a hybrid public, private, and hybrid. And so tomorrow we'll discuss to introduction to AWS. Okay. Yeah. So you need to sign up that application, AWS application. I will show you tomorrow how to sign up the AWS application. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. So we'll continue from tomorrow.